all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to take a look at why you're going through the current challenge you're going through and what the lesson is that you're trying to learn so that maybe you can move through it a little bit easier. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people and lots of messages. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. There is no longer a gift exchange. All of the information about how I do my private readings now is in the description and pinned comment of this video. And there's also a link to the video where I explain what changed and why. If you're interested in getting on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I will get you on my schedule. All right, now looking at today's general what is the lesson reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the labradorite, reading number 2 with the sodalite, reading number 3 with the bloodstone, reading number 4 with the red jasper, and reading number 5 with the orca agate. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the labradorite. All right, let's take a look at your signifier. We start with the King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent challenges that require strategy and, really putting thoughts and plans into it and then taking action. So the challenge that you're currently facing may be pretty significant for you. Let's take a look. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please show us why they are facing their current challenge and what the lesson is that they are trying to learn so that they can move through it a little bit easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we start with the 7 of coins. That talks about planting the seeds for your future abundance. 2 of Swords and the Emperor. The 2 of Swords talks about making decisions when you can't see the right way or feeling like you're stuck in a stalemate. Now, in this deck, she can see through the veil, so I feel like you guys are coming out of that energy, but maybe part of the reason, like what you're learning, is to make the decisions that put you on the path you want to be on. The Emperor is all about empowerment and, really choosing what it is you want, making those decisions that take you down the path you want to walk. King of Wands, that talks about you stepping into your passions, you following your passions. The King of Wands is a very passionate energy. It can represent a person, so it could be you or someone you're dealing with in your current challenge, but it can also represent like you stepping into a creative passion and people being attracted to that energy. So like if you've been wanting to, make something or create something, whether it's music or crafts or whatever, and start a business or something that way, that is a really positive sign there. That may be some of the why. Even like, especially if you guys, if you're dealing with like a job loss or looking at, the company you work for downsizing or something like that, I feel like the why of this for you specifically is going to be so that you can step into your passions and start something where you're making money following your passions. 5 of Swords, that talks about worrying. You're learning not to worry. You're learning not to worry. You're learning to make decisions that lead you down the path you want to walk. You're learning to see the way beyond decisions that you can't see the complete energy of. An example of that would be like if you don't know if it's going to be your job that's downsized yet, but you know that your company's getting rid of 500 people or whatever, and you know it's happening, but you don't know for sure it's you, so you can't see really clearly the decision, still making a decision, still walking your path, even though you can't see the complete decision. I feel like why is you're laying the future for yourself financially, materially. You're laying your foundation, And for a lot of you, this is going to be you stepping into a creative passion and not worrying too much about how it's all going to play out. Choosing the path you want to be on, letting the worry go. You're learning to stop worrying. You're learning to make decisions you want to make. So if there's something that you felt held back, you're not going to jump into it. You're not going to do it because what if it goes wrong? Part of your current challenge is asking yourself, well, what if it goes right? What if I dive in? What if I go for it? What if I stop letting the worry stop me? What if, even though I can't see completely clearly, I make that decision to follow my hopes, my dreams, my passions, and you step into those passions, you are going to you're going to be really pleasantly surprised by how everything turns out. Now, your signifier was the King of Swords, so I'm not saying jump in haphazardly and go, okay, I'm going to throw caution to the wind. No, the King of Swords is about, laying the groundwork, making a strategy, making a plan, and then taking action to step into that. So make sure you analyze everything you can, look at everything you can, make the plan, but then take the action. Let go of the worry. Don't let worry stop you. One of the lessons you're learning is to overcome that worry and make the decisions that lead you down the path of your choosing. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Soda Light. All right, let's take a look at your signifier. You start with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is about a thought form that's causing a sacrifice. Believing that you're not worthy, believing that you're not good enough, those sorts of things can bring a 9 of Wands energy. Let's take a look and see what's going on. There may be your own thoughts causing this challenge. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please show us why they are going through their current challenge and what the lesson is they're trying to learn so that maybe they can move through it a little bit easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. 8 of Coins. So we're talking about work. The 8 of Coins is about putting in the work and being rewarded for the work. The Chariot, that's about moving forward through your strength, your drive, your determination. This Chariot is getting forward motion, but you can see the horses are fighting against the reins. There may be a blockage that's keeping you, like maybe that thought form. King of Swords, you need to take some time, figure out what's going on, strategize your way forward to overcome the challenge. 7 of Wands, if you fight for what you desire, if you put your energy in, you have the higher ground. You will be successful. Ace of Swords, that's about a beginning, like the universe brings in the idea and you take action on it and it starts a new beginning for you. Okay, so I feel like you guys are self-sabotaging a little bit here, and for most of you it's probably related to what you do for a living. The 8 of Coins is about doing the work and being rewarded for the work, and as soon as I saw it I thought, oh, you undervalue yourself. When you're interviewing for a job and they say, well, what do you expect? You're going to the very low end. You're like, well, you're not valuing yourself. You need to understand and really sit back and think about all the things that you bring to the table, all the skills and talents that you have, and start valuing yourself. Start putting a real value on your time, your energy. Now, whatever this blockage is in the Chariot, you've got to clear that, and that's going to be different probably for all of you. The King of Swords is about taking some time, really sitting down, thinking it through, analyzing it, finding an action plan, and then implementing that action plan. The 7 of Wands is about fighting for what you want. And before you can fight for what you want, you have to believe that you're worthy of what you want. If you don't think you're worthy of it, it's going to be really hard to find that energy to fight for it. And the 7 of Wands says that there may be others that step forward and fight with you, like on your side, to help you overcome. You guys are learning to make a new beginning. Okay, that's part of the why here, is you are making a new beginning. You're also learning to let go of those limiting beliefs and thought forms that keep you stuck, that keep you small. You have to believe that you're worthy. You have to believe that you are capable, and you absolutely are. You're not valuing yourself enough. You've got your value set too low. You need to raise that value, that self value, that self worth. And that's going to clear a lot of this. That's part of what you're learning, is how worthy you are of the things you desire, and how you need to raise your self-worth. That's part of your blockage, I'm sure. But there's more blockage here, though. So you do need to take some time, analyze your specific situation, and see what that blockage is. It's probably a thought form, and release it, remove it. If it's, well, I could never make that much money, or I could never be that happy, I could never, have that thing or time or experience I desire, whatever it is. There's a thought form in your way. You need to get it out of there. And it's going to take strategy. It's going to take effort. And as you start putting that effort in, you're going to have to keep fighting for what you want. You're going to have to keep believing in yourself and reminding yourself over and over and over that you are worthy of it. There's going to be new ideas that come in. You're probably already getting them. Ideas for things that you want to do, or for different paths you could take. Those are coming from the universe. So make sure you're listening. And when you find something that you actually desire, that you want to do, and you guys probably have already found exactly what you want to do, at least the vast majority of you, take the action. Don't be afraid to take the action. Now, the King of Swords being here doesn't say jump in haphazardly and don't think things through. On the contrary, the King of Swords says make a plan. Step forward with a plan. Those action steps, fight for what you want. Go for it. You'll be successful. You'll have a brand new beginning. You're going to be rewarded for the energy you put in. Those blockages are going to clear, and you're going to see yourself just sailing forward. You've got to take the time to think it through. You got to find the blockage, and you got to remove it. You are worthy. Say it over and over and over again till you believe it with your heart. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Bloodstone. All right, let's see your signifier. You get the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about partnerships, partnerships coming in, partnerships growing and flourishing. They can be passionate or creative, so like work-related or relationship-related. But partnership is the general energy of the Two of Wands, so that may be part of why you're facing the challenge you're facing. Now, let's see. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please show us why they are facing their current challenge and what the lesson is they're trying to learn so that they can move through it a little bit easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. King of Wands. That is, that can represent a person, very passionate energy. It also can talk about following your passions, and that people will be attracted to your energy if you do. Knight of Cups. That's a proposal. It's a proposal to take things to the next level. Typically, it is romantic in nature, but it can be work-related. The Devil. Wow. That may be part of what you're overcoming. The Devil talks about lust. It talks about restriction. It talks about feeling stuck. Let's see what else there is. Seven of Swords. There's something hidden here. One more. Five of Swords, worry. Okay. All right. So, I feel like your challenge has someone involved in it that may not be being completely honest. Now, you may know about the dishonesty and you may not. For a lot of you, this is a relationship, a partnership, romantic, most likely for most of you. very passionate with the offer of more, yet there's something holding everything back. And I think it's dishonesty. There's worry and dishonesty, or there's worry that there is dishonesty. There is, like, the devil can talk about lust, it can talk about addiction. The Seven of Swords can talk about someone being dishonest and lying. I feel like this is relationship oriented for most of you. So you may have gotten involved with someone and didn't know they were in another commitment. Or maybe you do know, and maybe they're the one that's kind of carrying the brunt of the dishonesty. Or maybe it's you. Maybe you've met someone that touches you on a passion level and you want to move forward. You found someone you want to partner with, but you've got to overcome the fact that you were already in a commitment. The who's and how's of it can be all different ways. But I feel like there is something here where somebody is in a commitment and they're not being honest, and it's because there's another commitment they want. This worry and the dishonesty and the stuck energy, you're learning to deal with those. You're learning to overcome those. Like, the challenge is to move through it. The challenge is to make the choices that lead you down the path you want to go down. You don't have to stay in a situation that doesn't call you anymore. You can walk away from it, but you should let go of the dishonesty. If it's you that's not being honest, you're learning how important it is to overcome that. All this worry that's going on, whoever's doing the worrying, all this worry that's going on, it'll go away as soon as honesty comes out on top of this energy. So I feel like you're learning to have the hard conversations, to say what you mean. And if you, the flip side of this could be that you think the person you're in a commitment with is cheating on you, or is doing something dishonest, keeping something from you, indulging in some sort of lustful energy that will be hurtful to you. You've got this partnership, there's all this passion, there's the opportunity for more, but still you believe that something bad is happening in the background, that they're lying to you, and it's causing you to worry. You are learning how to deal with this head on. You are learning how to overcome this energy. Your intuition's going to guide you correctly. And if this really is like I've been hurt before, so I think everyone's going to hurt me, then you're learning to take the chance again, to build the relationship again. There is a distrustful relationship involved here somewhere for all of you. Someone wasn't honest. This could be in the long past, and you've found a passion with the potential for partnership, and all you can think about is, what if they hurt me like the last one? And that's your worry, and you just ruminate in that worry. You're going to self-sabotage. So make sure that you deal with it. Have the conversations, be upfront. Partnerships are built on trust and honesty and open communication. And so if you've been hurt by someone and now you're with someone and you're worried, have the conversation. If you're with someone and you feel like something weird's going on, have the conversation. Don't just sit there and ruminate in the worry. Have the conversation. Could it end up hurting if you find out that they are doing something dishonest? For sure. But is it going to be better to know and move through it so that you can get past it and deal with it head on? Absolutely. So your lesson here, this is a big one, like your lesson here is you're learning how to deal with things head on. You're learning how to step into the light and truth. And for some of you, you're learning how to overcome this hurt in your past and trust again. So take it however it resonates for your particular challenge. It is definitely a challenging challenge. But I feel like it puts you on a path to partnership that you really, really desire. So it's going to be worth it when it's done. Take it however it resonates for you, and I wish you the very best. Do your best to stop worrying and just step into the light, or shine the light on any deception there is, and move through it. You'll be glad you did. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the red jasper. All right, let's take a look at your signifier. You get the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is all about stepping into your passions, marching to your own drummer, being authentically you. I feel like maybe part of what you're learning, or maybe why you're going through this challenge, is to activate your truly authentic self. Now, let's see what messages there are. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us why group number 4 is going through their current challenge and what lesson it is that they're trying to learn so that they can move through it a little bit easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Temperance, that is a balance of passion and emotion. The Hierophant, that is laying foundations. The Ace of Coins, also foundational energy, the start of something new in the material realm. 9 of Coins, that can be investing in yourself or treating yourself to something to draw in more abundance. And the 5 of Coins, that's fear with regards to material things. Okay, so I feel like part of the why of what you're going through right now is to put you on an authentic path. It is probably related to something foundational, like it's probably career related with how many coins we've got, at least for most of you. There could be relationships involved for some of you, but for the most part, whatever, even if it's not related to money, whatever's happening is to redirect your path into something that is truly authentic, something that you desire to live and experience. You're learning to balance things, to balance the passion, to balance the emotion, to find that healthy balance, as well as build a foundation. So those things are part of your why. They're also part of your learning. The 9 of Coins is about investing in yourself. And the 5 of Coins is about fear with regards to material things. Well, if you're afraid of not having enough, it's very hard to invest in yourself, huh? You are overcoming, you are learning to overcome the fear of not having enough so that you can invest in yourself. You are learning the lesson of your own worth and being able to invest in yourself. It is to start something truly foundational that puts you on a path of authenticity. You're learning how to balance all the passion and emotion, how to find that harmonious balance in your life so that you can lay a foundation. Your reason for going through this experience is to lay the foundation, is to invest in yourself. The lesson is to stop worrying about money and to find that harmonious balance. So it is significant. You're trying to lay a foundation where you get to live in your authentic energy. And you have to invest in yourself. You have to give yourself energy as well as material things to be able to do that. So what you need to really focus on as far as the lesson is to stop worrying about money. Stop worrying that you're not going to have enough. You are laying a foundation for your future. It is okay to invest in yourself. It's okay to believe in yourself. And it's going to put you on a path of authenticity. So it's going to be very worth it. So learn the lesson of not worrying about money. Learn the lesson of finding a balance. And then lay the foundation, because that's why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Orca Agate. All right, let's see your signifier. You get the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins talks about having stable material situations. So being stable in the material realm, like as far as your money and finances. But you'll notice, see how he's wearing the key to the box? He's got all his coins in the box and he's like guarding the key around his neck. He's worried about losing what he has. And worrying about money, bringing that fear in, can actually be an abundance blockage. So what you're dealing with right now may have something to do with that. Now let's ask the question and see what messages there are. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 5, please show us why they're going through their current challenge and the lesson they're trying to learn so that maybe they can move through it a little bit easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. Four of Cups, that talks about not seeing things clearly, or maybe not seeing what it is the universe is bringing in for you. 10 of Coins, that talks about abundance, real significant abundance coming in. That may be why you're going through whatever you're dealing with. 8 of Coins talks about working. This is typically what you do for a living, and it talks about putting in the work and receiving the reward for that work. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I like it. And the 10 of Swords, an ending. Okay. So I feel like what you're experiencing, this ending, you're learning to accept the ending and expect good things from it. The why is because there's some wish being fulfilled. Like you want something, you've wanted it for a long time. It's probably related to your job, your work, and it's probably related to having a lot of abundance, you know, a nice material situation. The universe is ending something to move you up, to transition you to something better. And you are not seeing it, okay? The Four of Cups is about not seeing it. That's part of the lesson. You're learning to expect good things from the universe and to see them as they come in. You'll see the way this one's drawn is great because he's got all the cups in front of him. He's not worried about the cups in front of him. He's looking at the cups coming down from the cloud, but he's not reaching out to take it. You know, he's not saying, hey, oh, I see that and I accept it. He's like, oh, the clouds are shaped funny. He's not seeing that he's being offered something. So he's not reaching out to take and accept it. This could be part of the abundance blockage that you may be having because you're worried about money. As the ending happens, and this ending for most of you is probably going to be the ending of a job. And I mean, just based off the coin situation, I feel like it's the ending of a job, at least for the majority of you. And this ending, when it happens, you can really focus on the, oh my goodness, it's so horrible that this ended, and get all overwhelmed. Or you can go, you know what? This is going to be great. I'm going to step into something even better. This is a chance for me to rewrite what's going on. The universe is giving me a hard push into the dreams I have for my work life, for my career life, what I want to do. You're going to put the work in and you're going to be rewarded for the work, okay? So this is why it's happening. It's happening to fulfill a dream. It's happening to bring more money into your realm. What you're learning is to not worry about the money, to see what the universe is doing and see the positive side of it, to let an ending happen, and like an overdone, door shut ending. And instead of going down the rabbit hole of feeling, you know, despair and fear and panic and all of that, looking at it and going, okay, that ended. That might have even been a surprise ending. But I know it ended for a good reason. I know it ended to bring something good into my life. I expect that I'm going to have good things happen from this. This is just the very first step towards what I've been dreaming of. And shifting your perspective as you go through an ending that way is going to be a complete reset. You've got to overcome the fear. You've got to start seeing the possibilities of wonderful things coming in. The why of this challenge is because wonderful things are trying to come in. You have to release. You have to let go. Let the ending happen. It's done. It's finished. Let it happen. See the possibility of good things. Let the worry go. And before you know it, you're going to be stepping into something that's right out of your dreams, that brings in tons of abundance and helps you to have the experience you really, truly desire. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.